Oh, Billy.
I'm not sure why we're not presented on the stage. Does anybody know?
Who's got the number one?
Yeah, but we're not up on stage. There we go. There we go. All right,
Bang,
we're trying.
Bang,
we're
bang,
trying.
Bang, bang.
Bang, 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 bang. All right, guys, that was a hot X Space. That was pretty cool. Great to see Army Piper over there. And he always has some fire information for it. There he was just talking about you, Piper. It's like, I couldn't hear you. Could you guys hear him?
Can you hear me?
No, I
Got you
didn't
now.
hear you. I hear
Yeah,
it
I got you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I was interested in that Trump coin because it's interesting. Somebody, I can't remember his red man or Polio was talking to me about it prior to that place. It's like it's moving. So I was interested to see what it got up to.
Yeah, it's up 24% right now, but it's hitting some key rejections. But I think if he wins, it's just going to skyrocket. It's going to moon. So,
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of people that are in that coin. A lot of people in our community and other communities that we're in are in that coin. And so I owned it for a while. I made, I don't know, a couple of bucks a coin and got out. Because if you, what was the high on that few months ago, Piper? If you have that.
I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm setting something else up real fast here.
Okay, man. Yeah. I know it, I want to say it got up to
$13.
13, 14 bucks, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got in at like 4 something. I think I got out at
18
bucks.
bucks.
The daily here on it.
18 bucks is
It
all.
was like 18. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, and now Trump owns a lot of that token too. So
Mhm.
part of his campaign. So I was reading somebody was like, "Oh, he's going to dump it if if he loses, he's going to dump it." And I was like, "Well, I don't know. He like that's pocket change to him. Like it's like 2 quarters in my front pocket, right?" So I mean, I could dump those 2 quarters, but I don't really know if I'd be thinking about them like I think about my business money, right? So it's interesting. What's going on, Lunar? Say hi to everybody. Dark Crash, good to see you. Andrea, good to see you. Thank you for coming on over here. Who else we got in here? Brokoshi, good to see you. Ola, my friend. And Alexandra G, great to see All Sets always here. We appreciate you, brother. And Knoxville. Hey, man, I'll be coming up to Knoxville probably next week. So I will DM you and we'll try to hook up, go to lunch or something, man. That's great to see you. Who else we got in here? Of course, we got all of us. Alex O, Crypto. Alex, you want to jump up? You're more than welcome to jump up here. I'll just put, for those that want to, if you have a microphone, you have a headset, you have a computer, and you want to jump in.
And you're not
You
naked.
don't have dial up.
And you're not naked, like Jimmy says.
Billy, that trade was
Here,
fire.
I'm gonna
I just hit my my take profit and put the stop into profit too. So appreciate it, Billy. Nice call.
Yeah, bro, you're killing me, man.
117% profit. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, I don't know that you should be thanking me on that, man. Don't do that.
not financial advice.
Trend strength was pretty strong on that one. So that was a good pick.
Yeah. And it was the top of the bull flag too. So it was perfect timing.
Yeah, I know you know what you're doing. I know it's all in fun, man. But yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course. But I mean, you saying that did make me think, you know what? Why am I not in something right now? What if the price never does come back here? I mean, why not? And it worked.
Did you see that chart I dropped in the comments on the spaces, Billy?
No, I was flying blind, man. I was trying to consolidate and do it all on my laptop and my screen, and I've never ran an X-Space. I always do it from my phone. And so all of the layout and the buttons and where I couldn't even figure out how to mute somebody. I couldn't figure out how to bring somebody up. So I was flying blind. I didn't see any of that in the nest. So what is pull it up if you can.
Right there. Right there. That's where I got in at the bottom, right there, that little white circle. So
that's awesome, doesn't
down.
that make you feel so good? I mean, I don't care when you call it right.
It did a perfect bounce on one of my chart prime indicators. So right there, and I had my 786 fib. I was like, you know what? I'm going to enter long right here. Let's go. So it played out well.
Across 74,000.
Yep, just crossed it.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Somebody's got their speakers on.
Oh,
Jimmy.
Yeah, we're breaking that 887 right now. This is an all-time high, guys.
74.2.
We hit
Let's
it.
go.
All-time high. We broke an all-time high
198.99
live on Billy Goat Tells right there. There it is.
Love that,
Share
man.
the stream. All-time high.
Open
All-time high. Let's go.
Price
Open
discovery,
the
baby. You're right, Alex. Price discovery, man. I keep having a dream of 88K. I have a dream of 88. Yeah.
Yep. I'm at 89 for the 168. 1.168.
Oh,
the club, Jimmy?
bro. Look at this. Do you see this?
God candle time.
Let me solo. Let's solo.
Yeah, bring him up.
Wow.
That is my trade that I was just showing you that I'm in, up 106% right now. Right there. Right there.
There you go.
Let's go.
That's awesome too, and that's a big amount too. That's no $5 grand or $1,000. So that's great, man. I love that. Love to see that.
Yeah,
is anybody paper trading on Trading View and that competition they have on Trading View, the paper trade competition? Is anybody playing?
No.
I am.
Yeah, so I took a trade on Doge earlier that's up sick. I took like 100 grand of Doge out or something like that, and it's up. Let me look and see where it's up at.
I have.
It's up $3,900. 4,000.
Nice.
I now have $13,000 of equity, or $113,000 in paper trading now.
Hey, can I give a shout out to Trade Intuition to Joe out there? He said, I'm planning on buying Bitcoin at all-time high. What are your thoughts?
Buy it.
I hit all my take profits on paper trading. All of them.
Man, and I take every trade I want to trade too. Every trade I want to take on paper, I just push that button. It's easy. So
$75,000 Bitcoin, fellas.
Let's go.
Look at that.
Let's go.
Look at that. Right here on Billy Go Tells.
We're pumping. Everybody's checking their portfolios right now. Look, Jimmy left to go get his ledger. There you go. Keith at Crypto Coin Mindset. And I don't have the MAGA coin, Trump coin. He's asking if we can put the contract address in there. I don't really want to do that because if we cut and paste and leave something off, it could screw somebody up. And just go to
you got a DYOR.
Yeah, go to crypto or go to crypto. What is it? Coin Market Cap or something like that. And
MAGA, it's MAGA meme coin. MAGA meme.
Yeah,
coin.
and
MAGA meme coin.
It could dump at this point. It could dump just as fast as it pumped. So the time to get in was 6-7 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago. We're just having fun.
All I got to say is I'm really looking forward because I don't know if you guys have looked at MicroStrategies versus Bitcoin this year, but MicroStrategies is like 3 to 4x over Bitcoin's movement. And I have a stock called MSTX, which is a 1.75x leverage MicroStrategies. And I cannot wait to see that tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah, man.
But Fat, let me go look at the overnight on it right now. I got to go see the overnight on it.
Lunar Beaches said he just went short. He just went short.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice for us. He did that for us.
Thank you.
He did that for us. Thank you. Shuby, good to see you, brother.
I mean, it's got a $500 wick right there.
The overnight right now on MSTX, which by the way is not 1.75x anymore. They changed it to a 2x. It is up 8% on the overnight right now. And the MicroStrategies on the overnight is up 12.8%. So it's, again, outperforming Bitcoin's 6.8% right now. So looking good. looking good. Hard rejection up for 75,000 though, guys. Hard rejection. Pulling back quite a bit to the 887. I got it pulled up here.
Alex O says, all I know is I opened up an inverse perpetual trade on ETH at 2,400 this morning. And he says, Pollo knows all about it. You're muted, Pollo. You're muted, bro.
Yeah, here's that current presidential. I just dropped that link, by the way, here in our personal chat, our private chat. So you guys have it because I'm getting ready to go over and raid the party over there that's going on. But guys, I want to show you what's happening now. State map. Here we go. Do you see what happened? Do you remember what I told you guys this morning about, or yesterday, about the swing states to watch?
Yeah.
And the number one that I said was going to decide.
Is that red?
See that? It's red, bro. That's Pennsylvania. Let's go.
But is that confirmed? Is that confirmed, bro?
That is not confirmed yet, but that means because this was a tie. It was undetermined, and they did have it blue the entire evening. It is now flipped red. It looks like he's going to take Pennsylvania.
And it's pink.
That is big news.
Wisconsin, guys. This all was blue. Wisconsin was blue. Michigan was blue, and then Pennsylvania here. So all three of these, they call it the blue line, is what they call it. These were all blue until about 10 minutes ago. Pennsylvania and Wisconsin are now turning red.
What's the percentage that's in, though? What's the vote percentage that's in that's making
it's still low. It's still low percentages, but the fact that it turned from blue to red is a substantial amount. It's 50% right now in for Pennsylvania. So there you go. And then let's go back and look at Wisconsin. Wisconsin has 41% in. So,
and it's red. It's pink.
It is. It absolutely is. This is huge. This is huge. Let's go.
Medium rare, just like I like it.
But I'm going to go back over and join a party. There's an actual watch party going on next door. My neighbor's holding an election watch party. There's like 20 people over there. They're playing beer pong and listening to music and watching 2 TVs with the election stuff up. Never would have seen this back in the day, but it's a thing now. So I'm going to go join in over there. I just wanted to show you guys some data. I dropped that link to the website that I just got that off of. Billy, so you can pull that up there if you want to show it.
Yep.
And then just click. When you click on it, it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. What's that game with the shapes that you used to play? They used to drop down. It's going to look like that, like Legos. What is it?
Tetris.
Yeah, it's going to look like Tetris. Click state map and you'll see that. But look, Wisconsin just went back to blue. But 44, if you mouse over, you can see it there. 44.3% of the vote is in there. Pennsylvania, though, over 50% is holding red. So the blue line is getting broken right now. So, and then if you click on inside of these, it'll show you once you're inside the vote set up there, and then the Senate, the House, all that, how things are voted there. So it's pretty good. This is all Bloomberg though. So, yeah, if you guys need that, it's there for you. But I appreciate you having me on. I'm about to go hit this party up and finish it off over there. And
I will be looking. I'll be looking at the circles underneath your eyes in the morning, Piper, to see how dark they are. See how late you stayed.
You will. I'm going to be doing the live stream tomorrow with my patriotic angel background here. So there you go. It's actually an eagle, but it's just funny how.
It looks cool, man. That looks cool. All right, brother. Thank you for stopping in, man. We appreciate you. Love you, man.
Absolutely. Love you guys too, man. You guys have a good one. I'll check everybody out tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Piper Academy for the morning market report. We're giving you all this news. We'll give you the updates tomorrow. You guys have a good one.
All right. Thank you.
Man, thanks.
Shuby, look at that hat, man. Look at that Billy Goes Tails hat right there from Shuby. You guys, I don't know if the team knows Shuby, but Shuby I met him over there on Crypto Coin Mindset there. So how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing tonight?
Good, man. Good. Yeah, so right on the spot, Shuby made a Billy Goes Tails hat, basically on air, and he was just holding it up there. That's pretty cool.
Yep. I ordered boxes and they shipped me a box with a freaking plate in it. It had no box in it, some plate that I never ordered. So the boxes will not be here until Monday. So
That's
I will
fine.
ship it out Tuesday. By the time I get it packaged up, you'll have it by next weekend.
That's perfect, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really cool to watch and see you do that, man, live like that. That's pretty cool. And you do that. What it's not, you have a specific printer. What's it called again?
It's a Rolly Lasermatic 2, which is a 20-watt laser machine.
Yeah. Fire.
So, I mean, I do all kinds of stuff, which I didn't do this hat, but I'm still wearing it.
That's fire, man.
But I did this hat for you. I come back here in the channel that you watch me on, which I'm going to ship his hat out to. See if I can get the lighting correct.
Put him on single screen.
Give me 1 second. I was actually opening up a Piper's link to get that ready, so somebody else can put him up there. Give me 1 second. Let's see. There you go. Oh, we have. What happened? Somebody's clicking through. Here, I'll do it. I'll do it. There you go.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay,
So
yeah, that's nice.
Mindsets. And now that you can see this one better,
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Oh wow,
I'm trying
that's
to get
really
lighting
cool.
right. But
That's
I do all
awesome.
kinds of stuff. I mean, I do hats. There's another guy that comes on, and I made a wooden sign for paperclip that comes on to Crypto Mindset.
That's cool, man. That looks
Yeah, way
good.
cool.
It's just all kinds of cool things. And like I said, Giver Gaines, I listened to his interview earlier, Billy's, and with Keith. And I feel the same way. That's why I didn't ask for anything, and I'm not doing this for trying to sell anything. I'm doing it because I enjoy the community that we are.
Yeah, and we need to hook you up with Rocco. Imagine this, guys. He could supply Rocco. You know how Rocco buys his stuff. He could supply Rocco. Be the
and Frankie's looking for a hat guy.
Yeah, be the manufacturer. Yeah, you made those too. That's awesome.
But I do this as a hobby, so don't get me too busy.
It looked like that one was It looked like that was a defect. It looked like I had a dolphin on there.
It did. It's not the build.
Hobby till it pays the bills.
Or the Cowboys. Cowboys. My two favorite teams are Dolphins. Whoever beats the Cowboys.
There you go.
And sorry if any of you guys are Cowboys fans.
Okay.
I do like the Cowboys. My favorite team's the Broncos, but that's because the guy that got me into watching football was John Elway. He was just such a rugged quarterback, man, and go for everything. And that's where I fell in love with football. It's him, watching him play, man. And so I don't like the Browns, and I like Denver, and I like the Cowboys. And of course I like the Texans, but they just suck.
Mine was Dan Marino, so it just growing up in South Florida.
Yeah, makes sense. Dan Marino is our rival.
Yeah, but I live in Tennessee now, so don't matter. I still like Dolphins. Die hard, always be one.
I'm going to share. Can you guys see this or not? It's so crazy when I maximize it. It probably gets you all the. Can you guys see that? Okay.
It's smaller than it was before, Billy.
Okay, so
that's what she said.
I was back in the comment on that.
Easy, Dave. Easy, Dave.
The link in the private. If you put the link in the private chat on StreamYard, I can post it up.
It is in there. It is. Piper put it in there on the private chat.
277 to 235. I like that.
Hey guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So Pennsylvania keeps flipping back and forth. This thing keeps updating, right? So Pennsylvania was just a second ago did flip to gold or whatever that tan color is. And it just keeps updating. That's why my screen's flashing like that. But Wisconsin still is red. Let's see. So look, if you look at the top, it says Democrats 235, Republicans 277. You see that? It's like that's their proposed. And it takes 270 win. Yeah, 270 to win. Very interesting, man. Let's get out of here. Go back to, give me a second. Boom. Yeah, there we go.
Did you hear all about the about DC boarding up all these stores and shops and places, and of course around the Capitol and whatnot? There's a whole bunch of places that started boarding up last Friday.
Yeah, they're probably staging pallets of bricks too out there. You know how they do. Man, I don't know about you guys. Have you ever been invited to one of these rallies or one of these protests or any of that stuff? Have you ever? Has one of your buddies ever said, "Hey, Tony, let's go to a protest"?
No, but I think the point of most of these boarding everything up is to try to prevent any chaos that might arise from any protests. So yeah.
Oh,
or
when you
maybe
said
to incite them.
when you said
Like,
rallies,
y'all are gonna.
when you said rallies or protests, yeah, I've been to some rallies, but I haven't been to any protests. But the rallies are more for election rallies, right? Like I went to. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's what I meant was the protest more because you see all these protests that were on TV and all this other stuff, but never have I been ever invited, or has anybody I ever know been invited to a protest. So I wonder who is it that's going. I mean, really.
Well, there's a lot of different opinions about that, Dave. It's funny that you say something like that because I've never known anybody to protest, but there's a lot of conspiracy out there. Like, there's a lot of paid actors is what I'm trying to say. So
yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, nobody in my whole life has ever said, hey, let's take off of work next week and go up to DC and do some protesting. No, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever said that, bro.
Yeah, I've never heard that either. But we live in a bubble. We live in a bubble, and we only come in contact with so many people during the day. I mean, I'm trying to be, rational about this, but yeah.
I mean, that's true, but how many? But at the same, okay, we live in a bubble. But how many of you did your parents say, "Hey, don't go swim in 30 minutes after you eat"?
And he still did it.
I'm just saying they were lying. But anyway,
I mean,
Billy
Billy
the same
could have
world.
been there for Forrest Gump's, declaration on the stage.
Yeah. That I still remember that. I thought that was so cool when he was shaking. Who was it? Was it Truman? Well, I can't remember which president he was shaking, and he's like, "Yeah, I got shot in the butt."
In the buttocks.
In the buttocks.
Yeah. I got shot in the buttocks.
Yeah, he met Kennedy and then he met Nixon. I thought maybe it wasn't Nixon.
Yeah, maybe it was Kennedy. Yeah.
Billy, it's going to be late before we get the California vote, right? It's going to be pretty late.
Well, I think we know California is going to be blue as blue can be, generally speaking. See, look, Pennsylvania on this map. This is a different map than what Piper has showed. I pulled up a different one that's a little more stable on my end, anyways. See, Pennsylvania is basically it is close.
Yeah,
it is close, but it's 59.9 to 48.8, but it's only 100,000 votes different.
That is crazy.
I guarantee you, we were not going to get an answer tonight, if even tomorrow.
Yeah, I had my number on Friday. I said Friday's probably when we're really gonna know.
Yep, it's the way that it is. How many late votes have happened because of electronical errors?
Yeah,
and
that's another question. Go ahead.
I didn't say anything. Somebody else jump on in.
Yeah, that's another question I have. So everybody's worried about election fraud. That doesn't just go one way, right? I mean, if there's election fraud and one side can do it, can't they both do it? I mean, don't they have the same tools?
Yeah, and that's another thing that I asked too was are we still voting on the same machines that we voted on in 2020? Because
the Dominion machines. Yeah.
If there was a problem then, I mean, why wouldn't there be a problem this time? You would think they'd change it out or at least do something productive and use blockchain for.
We remember, yeah. I was asking about that. Like, why aren't we using the blockchain for voting?
It's transparent. They don't want transparency, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it's speed and volume and transactions and
That's
wallets, and but I think eventually the blockchain's the perfect answer for voting. But that's probably way down the line. Look at this. Look at the House. The House, 131 red, 89 blue. Senate, 47 red, 36 blue. President, 198, 112 blue. Now, keep in mind, this could play out to be a super majority. That's interesting. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
When was the last time that even happened, Billy?
Well, Obama had a super majority. So
I'm not a politics guy. What is a super majority?
That means when
all
the House, the Senate, and the presidency are all dominated by the same party, and the majority is in the same party, which in our system we typically have. Maybe you have a Republican president, but you have a Democrat Senate and maybe a Republican House of Representatives, but you don't have a super majority, or vice versa. So when you have the presidency, say, a Democrat, and the House of Representatives, a Democrat, and the Senate majority, a Democrat, that's a super majority. And you can get a lot of legislation passed with a super majority.
Yeah.
So it's scary. I think it's one of the little small flaws in our system. But if you think that our system was designed for the people to vote, and if that's what they wanted, that's what they wanted. The system's not flawed if you look at it that way, right? You're voting for who you want. A lot of people do not stack their votes. In other words, in your state, you're voting for your state. You're not really paying attention, or do you care what the other states are doing? It just so happens sometimes all the states are in alignment and a super majority pops up. So it's going to be interesting to see what actually pops up with this.
I wanted to ask you guys a question. This is kind of like offset. It's more of, I guess, a political thing, because I have a feeling about this. A lot of people saying, if the person that they didn't vote for wins, they're gonna leave, right? I've been hearing this a lot, and my thing is this: if whoever I vote for doesn't win, that doesn't mean I'm gonna leave the country. I mean, look at all the great things that you have here. Are you really gonna leave? Because I mean, the people have spoken, right? And I just wanted to see what you guys thought about it, because like for me, somebody saying that, and I hope I don't offend anybody, it's very unpatriotic. Like I think that, you that's the leader of the country, but that's not the reason why you're here. Like we change parties. So this thing that I've been hearing a lot lately, I just want to get your guys' thought on it. I mean, or is that too kind of?
I've never seen anybody actually leave, man. I don't think anybody ever actually leaves. I mean, the reason why they're here is because they were born here. You know what I'm saying? They're not going anywhere. This is where they made all their money. Nobody ever really leaves. Like, oh, this guy's going to do this and I'm out. I think that's just Twitter trolls.
They're just trying to get a reaction. That's all.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody leave. Like, I moved away. Now I live over here now.
But I think even saying it, like, let's say you say that, right? And a bunch of people start calling you out on it. Like, what's the reason to say that? What's the reason to say that? Like, it doesn't, and I've been seeing these posts by, and I don't want to point anybody out. I just think that for someone to say that, like, you almost, especially if like you're somebody that everybody knows, like you just put yourself in a really bad situation, because, hey man, I love this country. Whoever wins, it doesn't matter. For me, like I said, the people have spoken. I'm not going to leave because of that, So like I said, I guess maybe it's just a threat thing, but I wanted to just get people's thoughts on that.
Here's my opinion, though. If you don't vote, You got no reason to complain.
Oh yes. Yep.
So vote. It might be too late now, unless people are listening. A few time zones over, but
yeah. Andy, what's going on, girl?
Hey, Andy.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good.
What's going on?
We're making history here, guys.
Yes, we are.
We are.
It's so wonderful, and Bitcoin's it's almost 74 again. It's like 10 bucks away from, or $110 away from 74. So it's
look at the big beautiful candle on Trump is up 31% now.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, Doge is about to hit Doge is already in another value area, and it looks like it's going to hit a PLC, and if it breaks that, then we're going to be in that range till to the next range. But yeah, Doge is looking good, guys.
20 cents. Over 20 cents now?
No way.
Yep. Yeah, over 20
Doge
cents. Just over 20 cents. If you want, I could pop it up. If you guys want,
pop it up. Pop it up.
Look it on the daily.
Pop it up, Polio. But I just wanted to say this. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but as far as owning cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, I almost feel like it's a hedge. Whoever's president, it's going to affect policy and everything else.
Sorry.
I don't know what that was, Andy. Somebody was doing something. I don't know what that was. Somebody was doing something there.
Go
ahead, Andy.
It wasn't me. I can promise you that. So one of these degens down here was probably doing something.
Was it my dogs? They're sleeping.
So just a disclaimer: all of us owning Bitcoin, we have a hedge. Whoever wins or loses, it's still okay. That's all.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
That's true.
100% agree with that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that it is what it is. It's code. It's going to keep doing what it does. It's just going to get more and more people are going to want it, and there's just as many as there always will be. There's not going to be any more. So, yeah, I'm a Bitcoin guy. I like it. It's mainly what I trade now. It's easier to follow than most alts.
Yeah, and keep stacking it. Stack it, man.
Polio, show us your alpha on the chart.
Pull it out.
I got it up here. We're just let's look at it on a daily. I mean, I can go point to point, but I mean, look at these candles right here. I mean, basically, we just broke. We had tested this level, market structure wise, and this is daily, so this is a really big structure. And like I said, I'm just doing a macro. I don't want to, because when you have a rip like this, news is going to keep on affecting. I mean, if you look at Doge, what it's done, and just
Doge
hitting,
follows TA so well. It follows it really, really well.
So you guys notice the structure that Doge follows, and then you'll see all these EMAs. So I have a special indicator that gives me a critical EMAs that tells you kind of narratives. But I'll tell you, we just broke a level, and I mean, money wants to come back here on the daily, but I'm going to tell you right now, when you got candles like this, we broke this right here. We gotta overcome this guy. But if you look over here, this was the previous kind of range, and like I said, dailies are big, right? But look at the price action that you have here, and look at where we're approaching. So not right now, but I mean, pretty soon you're going to see that 25 cents hit. That 25 cents is going to hit, and the momentum is there. The volume is there. I think tomorrow and the next day we're going to continue to see this this volatility, but we're going to the nonsense and the wick action that you're going to get, and that's why right now trading Bitcoin is probably the better thing to do. But I mean, you can't deny a daily candle like that. That is insane.
I also heard if you own Doge, you get a vote in the new office, the government efficiency. I think that if you have Doge, then you get to vote in the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, that's not financial advice. Please do your own research. But that's what I heard.
Yeah.
No,
So,
of course I didn't hear that.
so Polio, if what was the Doge's all-time high, and what do you think?
It was like
and
70
this,
cents.
okay, so
Yeah, I was like, so I'll confirm right
Yeah.
now.
but what do you think would be the all-time high for this cycle?
Well, the problem with Doge is it's so inflammatory that I'll tell you right now, if it goes to 50, I would be I'd be, my son has a bunch of Doge.
You better
And
sell if it
yeah.
goes to 50.
And the reason why you have to understand, I can't I can't remember off the top of my head, but Doge prints it doesn't have a fixed supply. It's not Bitcoin. The reason why it pumps is because you have Elon and look, we all know the
It's an
rumor.
entry level coin.
Yeah, and it's so this is what I've been seeing. You are seeing OG retail. These is the people that they were in the bull run in the last cycle, and then they never looked at crypto, and now they're looking at crypto. And here's how you can tell. Look at what's been moving. All right. When we were in these shenanigans, you had all these pumped up funds and all these crazy stuff like ripping, and all the legacy stuff did not move. All of a sudden, we start changing. We get into this October, right? And then you get a little bit of gaming narrative, and yeah, what's the coins that just jumped? Axie Infinity. I mean, I haven't even looked at an Axie Infinity chart in God knows how long. And then you had Sand, and Mana, and then then you had Gala move. You even had Alluvium move a little bit. So look at Doge. Sheeb isn't moving like this. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you're starting to see those OGs come back in. So that's why I took those positions. I took a spread position on a bunch of OG alts, and then I did the goat play. And yeah, goat's blowing them away, but they're all up. They're all up over 100%. Put it like that.
I look at Sheeb like so Sheeb is Ethereum to Doge's Bitcoin. So I think Sheeb makes its move after Doge makes its move.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but yeah, look, that's what I think. I think that next year we'll get the newbies. And then I think that this year we're gonna start seeing the OGs come in. That what they call it, the Thanksgiving rally and the Santa Claus rally. So I think we're gonna get some movement here more than what people were expecting. We're gonna jump around, but I mean, I know nobody was expecting a pump like this.
Well, I'm happy for Miss Teen Crypto because she's big. Randy's big on Doge. Yeah. And I know this is going to be making her feel really, really good. And it's getting ready to hit 21 cents. It looks like. So it's
man, I think Doge is
Bitcoin 74 326.
I got it at 426.
I got it at 74 326. It depends on what exchange you're on, but it's
yeah.
Wow. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome that we already set an all-time high tonight during the election coverage, and of course the impact to crypto regarding the election? Wouldn't it be cool to see $75,000 plus? Wouldn't it be cool to just see a nice sweep? It would be. Let me pull up this election map here,
Billy. We might get one of those short squeezes.
We saw 75 already.
A lot of people are going to be shorting. Watch us create.
Did? Oh, we already hit 75. Right? We hit 75,
something like that.
It depends on the exchange, yeah. So, but hey, what if we create support at the previous all-time high, and we could rip right from there? I mean, don't think that Bitcoin can't do that.
Hey, in price discovery, I think we need to start looking at the 1.618, the 2.618, and the 3.618. Yeah. So we're talking 80,000 and up.
You know who's good for this? Alex. So he knows how to do those trend fibs.
Yeah,
he's really good at that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna Try.
And the
Yeah,
chart
I have
guy
an
said he
830.
talks about it. The chart guy says it's the easiest bet in the world. Whenever you get in price discovery and a strong asset, the 1, 2, 3, 6.618 is fire.
Yeah.
So Pennsylvania is still red.
We got 204.
2,123 versus basically 2,000,010.
210.
So and look at Georgia, where you're at right now.
Yeah, man.
Was
That's
Michigan
interesting.
blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's really, really close. It's 692 to 684.
Yeah, I see it.
With
Mhm.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we got Patricio in here. I didn't see Patricio in here.
Say hi to
Stay
everybody, man.
thirsty.
Let's go through Polio, go through the list. Say hi to everybody, man. Make sure we say
Oh,
hello to our community.
we got Dark Crash in the house. We got Joe Traders, Trade Intuition, Rakoshi, of course. Melissa, Shubby, all set. Hey, you got a lot of people in here. You see Alex O, of course. Who am I missing? Patricio. Yeah, man. So Patricio.
Stay thirsty, my friend.
Yeah, I know. You know what's so funny? Because you know how we're editing the books, and then when I see that, I automatically think of Patricio. Automatic, and it was
You
good
read
because
it in his voice.
yeah, I swear to you, because when you're reading people's their
The text or whatever. Yeah.
well their what are they put in italics? I can't think of the word right now. I don't know why.
Oh, they're quotes.
Yeah, they're quotes. Patricio's reminded me a lot of because I'm a tinker, and Patricio is a builder. And like when I was reading his story, I was just thinking, because I didn't have a lot of money when I was going to school, and I wanted to have cool gear, so I would hot rod stuff, and basically I'd buy like a soundboard from Radio Shack, and then I'd order. There's a gentleman named Rupert Neve. He's one of the greatest electrical engineers in the world. That's what all like the big studio equipment. That's all the op amp resistors, the stuff that makes the audio be very true and stay analog. And you can order them, and I would desolder them and put them in there and try to make them sound better. And Patricio's story reminded me of him building. That was a good one, and I hope he's listening to that because that was inspiring, man. So just wanted to share that.
Let's hear from Uncle Jimmy. He's awful quiet over there. He's checking his ledger balances. I know.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Sure am.
His gala finally went up. Gala's up, right?
That was a good. Let's see.
Here we go.
I gotta do math. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's a good $45,000 swing today.
How's that feel, Jimmy?
I'll tell you how it feels.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Here's to you, brother.
There goes Jimmy's den of debauchery over there.
That's right.
Well, let me know. We'll start a new stream. Billy Goat Tales After Dark. You guys can take it over, man. Wow, it's already 10:44. Isn't that crazy? This time just flies when we're having so much fun with everybody in the community. And we keep growing on viewers too. So between the two, we're up to 74 viewers. It's not too bad for launching a brand new YouTube channel right off the bat like this. So love all you guys. Love you guys being here. What we're talking about is just the election coverage and the impact of crypto. And we are pulling up the charts, not just the Bitcoin chart, just not the crypto charts, but also the charts to see how the election is progressing. And I'll pull that up again real quick here just to keep our eyes on this. Share right there. And I know I just got to minimize it to help you guys out.
So I want to get it. We should put a poll out. Maybe Alexandra G can help us put a poll out, yes or no. And I'm going to, if you don't mind, Billy, I'll share in a minute what we had as far as a thumbnail for our Jimmy's Den of Debauchery.
Do you want me to be here for that?
I just flipped back over the Trump coin. It's It's only up 41% now.
What's the price?
That's all.
Oh, it's a big, beautiful green candle.
464.
Oh.
Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, Joe, we're making history, bro. We're making history, Joe. It's so fun to be doing it with all the family here too, man. That's great.
So in the chat, give us a number 1 if you like the Jimmy's Den of Debauchery, thumbnail, or give us a 2 if you don't, or maybe Alexander J can help us put a poll out there. But there it is.
It'll
up
be
there.
the
That was
shortest running. It'll be the shortest running show in YouTube history.
There you go.
Jimmy,
It'll be
what are your other?
copyrighted and
we got some
What are your
feedback
other
somewhere.
picks? You got any other picks for us, Jimmy?
No, I mean, I think Doge was a no-brainer, to be honest with you. I mean, who wouldn't want a little exposure? Trump wins, Elon jumps on a cabinet, and just freaking because. And I think that I've said it on the Sunday streams that I think that retail is here. Retail is in meme coins. Meme coins has been
You got to get closer to the mic, Jimmy. There you
the
go.
biggest moving sector. So I'm not a meme coin guy, but I was gonna expose myself to some.
And
So
did you?
Doge was a smart play. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I bought Doge and a couple of others before the weekend, just as a election play.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
I bought Pepe like a while back and Bonk, and they're a small, very, very small portion of my portfolio, and they are just doing amazing. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. I did Pepe too.
Yeah, it just
it's my
shows
biggest
you how.
holding.
Yeah, it just shows you how soon we are.
And keep in mind, Bitcoin pumps. You know what happens? All the altcoins are going to start coming back too. And until Lunar Beach's analysis, it never has retraced down to the election day low and all the cycles. So since 2009 when it came out. So I think the whales and the market makers,
the end of Bitcoin.
I think they know that, right? I think they know that. So
should we do some bubbles?
Yeah, we can do some crypto bubbles just to see what everything's looking
Heck
like.
yeah.
Let's see here. I actually got to pull up crypto bubbles.
I can't see
Wow.
anything.
Yeah, I'll get it in a second here. It takes me a
If
minute.
you don't, I can pop it up to Billy if you need me to.
I got it. Crypto bubbles right here. Boom, share. Boom. Let me minimize it for you guys so you can see it a little better. And we're on the weekly, so let's look at the day. Wow, look at that.
Hey, Billy, look at that 51%er. What does it say on there?
Does that say goat?
I told you, Billy, man. I told you.
There's the hour. This is the day. Wow, even Bonk, man. Even Bonk.
Yeah.
Well, I should have put $10,000 in that thing, man. I wish I would have. We got to get better. And we've been talking about this of the fastest moving logs going down the river and jumping on those fast moving logs. And Jimmy and I have been talking about a little something that we can do for our community to kind of have that prominently displayed in a quick way, so you can see the best time. So I mean, there's probably stuff out there, but man, jumping on the fast moving logs, it can really help your portfolio.
Billy,
we need a dev that can help us.
We need
a dev.
Type in Trump in there, Billy, if you can. I want to see where Trump's at right now.
Trump's 288.
Billy,
so it's
Billy, we need a dev that can
300 coins.
And what's that Giga? Giga, Giga. Actually,
it's another meme coin that's being pushed by Murad.
By who?
Murad, the guy that's trying to push all the meme coins.
Okay.
So SPX 6900 is another one he's trying to push.
Wow.
Somebody
Retardio. There you go.
I'm gonna try something. Let me see something here. Let's stop sharing. Boom. Jimmy, I'm gonna see something here. Who is it? Somebody's giving some feedback. I'm gonna try you.
Not me.
There's noise. It's not feedback. It's noise. It's like a little crackle. I've muted
Okay.
myself to see if it was me. It's not me.
It's still there, and I muted.
You muted me.
No, I didn't.
It might be me. I got AirPods, but I don't know. You can X me
It's
out.
Biomax. It's Biomax.
No,
Yeah, it is Biomex. I think your mic's too hot and it's clipping.
is it me?
Let me turn. I'm gonna mute you. He's me. No,
No.
maybe it's me. Let's mute me.
Oh, it is Billy. It's Billy.
I ordered a new mic too. Man, I was asking to normally come in because I got the same one he's got, and he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a week." I'm like, "My mic sucks," so I gotta get a new mic.
I think it's Redman's too, maybe. I just muted Redman.
Here, I'll mute. Let me mute.
It's got to be me because I don't have a mic.
Redman, I'm gonna mute you for a second.
Yeah.
Hello.
Was it Redman?
I think
I
so.
think
Yeah,
it's the
maybe.
Red Man.
He's on
Ah,
fire. He's on
guilty
fire.
as charged. Guilty as charged.
That's
He's
what.
got that magnetic personality.
What am I doing?
Hey,
A
am I
bad
doing?
connection or
you got a magnetic personality. That's all, brother.
Let me give you guys some alpha real quick. It's gonna be Degen alpha. I'm gonna warn you right now. High risk, high reward. But I learned about this the other day. It's called, the ticker is ILY. Now the reason why I tell you this is because there's a lot of high profile influencers that are pushing this coin, and it got to $60 million at one point, and they think it's going to start pumping again. It's up 16% tonight. It's I Love You on the Soul Network. So check it out, see what you think. It's a high risk, high reward, you know. So I'm just going to put that out there.
DYOR.
Yeah.
Yep, DYOR.
sounds like Fire Festival.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Everybody's doing the Jimmy. Oh my God! Everybody's doing the little Trump dance right now on the TV. I wish I could. I wish I could. Jimmy knows how to do it. Yeah, there you go, Jimmy. Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to share with you what I'm doing in the background.
The
I'm
Trump
getting ready
shuffle.
I'm getting ready to play in a little bit, maybe some cornucopias. They just
Ah,
had a new launch of Quantum Autumn, so I'm going to be jumping on there a little bit later.
A little bit later. Goodness gracious, Tony.
Yeah,
I don't think Tony sleeps.
I
really don't think
Tony's
he
the
sleeps.
night owl. He's the night owl, Billy. You know, he's up all night.
Oh yeah, at about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I start getting Tony. Yeah.
Billy's saying good morning on Twitter, and I'm saying, "What's going on, Billy?"
Yeah, he's still up.
Yeah, you can't get up before
Oh
Billy.
my
He's
God.
hanging out in Lunar Beach's Lunar Beach's show early in the morning. You see him.
Trump is up 210 to 113.
I tell you who's up early. That's Miss Teen Crypto. She's up early. She's like the 5 o'clock club.
Man, are you talking about the whenever she says good morning?
Yeah. Is that something
I don't
scheduled?
know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's always saying
I
good
don't
morning, like
know.
5 a.m. I don't know.
She does say it early. I don't know. I'm not over there, but
The only person I can call at 6 in the morning who will actually pick it up would be Billy.
Yep.
yeah.
When I
I'll
lived
probably
in
pick up,
Hawaii-
but I'm just now getting up. I get up with the sun.
When I lived in Hawaii, my friend hated it. My best friend, because they were 6 hours ahead in El Paso from Hawaii, and I'd call him late at night, early in the morning his time, and then he would try to call me late at night, 2, 3 a.m. El Paso time, and it'd be like 9 p.m. I'm like, what's going on, man? What's up? Could never catch me.
So who's going to win the election?
Let's pull it up.
210, 113.
That's
And while Billy's pulling that up, I mean, Jimmy, we got 10 out of 10 votes for they love that thumbnail of Jimmy's den of debauchery. So.
Maybe Saturday night.
There's still only 110,000 votes separating Pennsylvania. So it's not like it's a big pull away by any means. And wow, it's only like 40,000 votes for Michigan, and like 35,000 votes separating Wisconsin, and about 75,000 votes for Minnesota. That's pretty big if we scroll down.
Yeah,
Wow.
what are the most important states right now that we need to be looking at?
Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina. It'd be, so like the most probably be Pennsylvania and Michigan.
Pennsylvania put the kibosh.
If we could get those two, I say we, the Red Party, not the they, right? Freudian slip. North Carolina's big one too. Right now it's separated by 140,000 votes at the most. But Georgia's surprising. Now, when you break that down, see, you go to Atlanta and see that right there. I mean, that's what somebody was talking about on our space. Richard.
Yeah.
So you'll see Georgia end up being, as far as color, mostly red, but the population base, which carries a lot of the votes, is right here. Columbus is pretty big too. Augusta. So I'm like over here, right about in here. It takes me 2 hours to get to Atlanta Airport, which is on this side of Atlanta.
That's exactly where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there an overall percentage of how many people voted? Like, I guess it's different with each state, but.
Well, yeah, it's broken down. Let's see. Right now, 51%, 48%. That's just a percent of each vote. Let's see.
I agree with Patricio. California worries me a little bit too, buddy.
This really drills down into California's plugged in for blue. So
yeah, that's a I bet if we look at the history, when was the last time California voted
probably
red?
Reagan.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, check that out, but I would say Reagan, it is probably one time. And I'm not sure about Schwarzenegger. He might have pulled that off too when he was out there as the governor. As far as presidential, Reagan, I would say. Yeah.
The base Google election result thing is showing all these key races all red. Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Michigan, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Nevada. It says results expected soon.
This is gonna be a nail biter.
A lot of red in the Senate too. A lot of red in the Senate.
Yeah, 48. 48.
So
go ahead, Andy. Go ahead.
What's everybody's thought on when we're gonna know what day?
Friday. I got Friday, man. I even put a bet on Poly Market for Friday. So.
That's funny, Pollo. You're DJing in the Poly Market now.
I just tried one. I look. I just like you have to understand. I've never seen so many crazy bets in my the tie, the suit that they were gonna wear, what they were gonna say for their concede. You can like you I was like, wow, like this is the craziest like structure I've ever like betting structure. So I was like, all
I mean,
right,
they've done
I'm
that
gonna
in
go for more.
Vegas for years. You go to the
Yeah,
sport
What
book,
are you
they
going to
go
bet
like
on with your
Super
winnings?
Bowl.
What are you going to
like
bet on with your winnings?
probably the John Jones Miocic fight. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
big John Jones fan, so it's usually what I bet on. You know what? I might just take those gains and just put into Bitcoin. I might not
Just
gamble
half.
anymore.
Just half. You got to gamble with half at
Yeah,
least. That's the rule.
Polio,
And then
do you
maybe
know?
another half.
Do you know who Bo Nickel is? Have you ever seen him fight
no, no,
UFC? That
no.
guy's amazing, man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's nasty. He's been knocking people out in like 10, 15 seconds.
Well, like I
But
said, I've been a John Jones fan since he was nobody. Like I got pictures with him, I got signed gloves and all that.
pound for
So
pound,
I've
John
always.
Jones, yeah, is the best fighter in the UFC. Yeah,
But let me tell you that Alex Pereira guy, that guy's scary. That
yeah,
guy's
he's
really, really scary,
pretty
man.
good. Pretty good.
Oh,
And
214, 179.
even his sister's
There
good.
we go. Ooh, that's a big jump, huh?
Whoa.
For her?
Mm-hmm.
What did she get?
2% on Pennsylvania for
California,
Trump.
Washington.
Oh man.
New Mexico
Right.
came in and Nevada came in? Oregon came in?
Trump
No,
is
Washington, California,
still up
Colorado.
by roughly 6 million votes in the popular vote.
Hey, BTC's going for it again.
Yeah, it is. With
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
up
it's good.
45. I'm up 45 grand on my paper trading.
Let's go, bro.
Let me close this puppy.
Wow, this thing's going to hit 75 again, isn't it?
Dude, if you look at
80.
4
Let's go. I
candle,
got
yeah,
TP at 79.
it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit for sure.
Hopefully, I can hit
79.
76,251. I'll be happy. 76,251. Let's go.
Lifer can make if that he can make 100K on his Solana bet, his Solana holding. So that's cool. And Doge is 21. Wow,
Wow, yeah, this is
fun, man. This is you can really jump in. You should be jumping in on some of this, Pollo.
Oh, I'm not. Look, okay, guys, look. If you guys want, I'll share. I just don't want to. I just don't want to promote degenerate stuff. But
we're not going to do that. But trading, it doesn't really matter what you trade. It's the do you have the discipline?
I can show you my
follow the program of the
trade,
this is a special event too. We're just having fun.
Yeah. Like I said, I can show you my positions on one of my exchanges, which is like kind of degenish, but it's ridiculous. That's why I didn't want to share it because like I think the least one
when
that
you
I'm
show it goes away. When you show it goes away.
Nah, I don't believe in that superstition. But I'll tell you this: I'm in 1, 2, 3, 5 positions, and the lowest position that I'm up on is 125%.
Just like that. I'm down 16 grand, just like that.
And then I'm still up 600% on that. So it's kind of insane.
Shout out to our community, and we're up to 88 live viewers. That is just like Bitcoin, a record for us. Starting our brand new channel and having 88 total live viewers. That's on X, and that is also on YouTube. So all I see is the total. That's awesome. So Billy Goat. No, here it is. I can click on it. Billy Goat Tales. X is 74. Billy, the YouTube right now we have 14, which is great. Joe's hanging around. He's sticking with us. He's trading. I know Joe's trading. Yeah. My neighbor Melissa, she's probably in it to win it as well. Alexander G's here. We are pushing up. We actually went over our 11 p.m. Timeline. I got to get out of here because it's I still got fiat tomorrow. So you guys, I certainly can back out. You guys can hang around, close it up if you want. It's totally up to you. Just let me know.
Jimmy's going DJ now. We're gonna follow Jimmy's lead from here.
Yeah, Jimmy's taking over, man. It's
Yeah,
exciting.
we're gonna follow Jimmy into the darkness.
Well, Jimmy, try not to get us in too much trouble.
Yeah, you're able to actually step out, Billy, without it affecting the stream. I know on X, whoever's hosting, it messes up, but I think you're able to leave without it throwing off the stream.
Yeah, thanks, Buck, and yeah, Brokoshi, thank you. No, I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands. Right. So, guys, if you guys want to stay, that's great. Just let me know, and I'll just step out. Have a good night, everyone. Great to make history with you. We'll find out what the results are in the morning. We already know Bitcoin hit 75K, new all-time high. We hit a new all-time high. We're at 89 now, so we just keep going up. Keep sharing the love and keep sharing the presidential updates and the charts too, guys. You guys know how to do it. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
All right, man.
All right.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks,
Later,
Billy.
dude.
Good night, Billy.
Oh,
Good night.
Billy.
Billy. All right, y'all. Y'all know when the cat's away.
Yep, the mouse come out to play. So, Jimmy, let me ask you a question, and this is totally off topic right now. So, how's your battle going with the HOA?
My battle with the HOA.
Yeah, we'll keep it between us.
What was going on with my HOA?
You were doing a back and forth with some lady.
Yeah,
yeah, the HOA election. Yeah. Oh no, I started a movement in the neighborhood.
There you go. Resist.
Like for real. But that election, I think it ends. I don't know if it's this week or next week.
Well, you gotta post that up, man. You gotta post that up.
I'll have to as the election heats up.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Did y'all toilet paper her house like you said you were going to do?
Nah.
I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't go that far out of my way.
No.
Toilet paper is expensive.
That's
this
true,
lady
and in short supply.
Is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Running for the board on the HOA to represent the residents, which actually she might do good in a position like that. But she's pretty militant. She runs one of the Facebook groups for the neighborhood, and a whole bunch of us have been kicked out of that group. You disagree with her. She refers people. Oh, I have this person come paint the house, and then somebody posts, mud tracks through the house, and paint across baseboards, and they're like, these people suck. Boom, boot them out the group.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I had a problem with an HOA one time, man. I mean, it was just to the point that I had to go to the meeting because they would take a picture of your driveway and then saying you can't have this, and then their driveway had the exact same thing that your driveway has, but because they were on the board, I had a war with my HOA at one time too, man.
Yeah, I mean, I despise dealing with those people. I mean, every October, right before we do our big Halloween display, I always get the yard mulched, all the trees trimmed, just get it all nice, right? And every frickin' October, they'll send me, you need to trim the trees. It's like, oh my God, people.
Yeah.
And our HOA fees here are just out. They're ridiculous.
I have a weird question. So I had to vote early because like I said, I was going to be and I voted at a different place. But when I was rolling up to because it was in a library or a city library, and I've never seen so many signs in my entire life. But I can tell you this: from the time that I parked my car to get to the voting place, I had a stack like this of flyers, and they told you exactly how to vote. I was like, this is the craziest thing that I've ever. It's like, and I don't know if this happens a lot, but that's the first time I've ever that's ever happened to me, that you get approached by so many people by by the time you get into like the library or wherever you're getting the polls or whatever.
Yeah, I think they
Oh, I
have a
know.
rule that says they have to stay 25 feet away from the entrance, and they all are all right there. Like they stay 25
No.
feet, and then that's it. They're all right there.
Yeah, man, it was like tense with music and barbecue and like
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is crazy, man. And it was who
I
had the
know
louder
around
sound
here-
system.
I know around here, I mean, you don't even have to look up or where a polling place is. I
Look
mean,
for
you'll
the
just be
signs.
driving down the road and just, I mean, it's just littered. I mean,
Yeah.
No.
they're like, oh, this must be a polling place. And come to,
Yeah.
I thought it was odd because it was in front of a freaking Kroger over here. And yep, sure enough, they're voting in the damn Kroger over here.
Hey, Bio, do you have that state chart that Billy had? Because I don't have that.
I
Yeah,
got
I'm
it right
actually
here. We're at
I'm pulling one up. Oh, you got
Oh,
it?
okay.
We're at 214, 179 right now.
Okay.
214, 179. Let me look at the ones we were looking at. Wisconsin's still in the pink, so 58 to 47 on Wisconsin. 51 to 47 on Pennsylvania. Do we care about Minnesota too? They say 60.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna kill Minnesota. He's killing Minnesota. 68 to 37. I don't see the part where it says how many votes are in. Oh yeah, 13.4% of votes are in on that one.
Yeah, it's 211.
Wisconsin 62% our votes are in. 72% of Pennsylvania is in. So there's a good chance he wins both of those.
Hover over California. It's blue. Percentage reporting 0. Yeah,
Zero.
Yeah, just color that crap in.
Just go ahead and color it. I wonder how many others are like that. Nevada is still 0.
Yeah, Nevada. I don't know if they're gonna let us down or not.
Wasn't Arizona a swing too? Like Arizona,
Yep.
Michael Red.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Arizona,
Arizona's
Florida,
got
Georgia.
51% counted.
Yeah,
Can you all see
Arizona,
it?
Florida, Georgia, Michigan, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Nevada. I mean, that's the key ones.
Yeah, but I think Pennsylvania, man, is the clincher, like the death blow, you know.
That's the kick in the nuts for sure.
Yeah,
And
so
that's
73.6%.
And it's still close though, 72% reporting, 51% red. But I think it's kind of playing out. I didn't take a picture. Me and my son, he was going around the family with a map like this, making us color it in to see who got the closest.
You can take a look at Georgia there too. Georgia's 88.4% counted, and it's close, but
It was real close, yeah.
I mean, I don't see how anybody could honestly say things weren't better before than they are now.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
Things are so
Facts
expensive.
are facts. Facts are facts. There's no way you can get around that.
Mm-mm.
I mean, he ain't my favorite guy, but
No, he's not my favorite guy either. And I'm sure the system's rigged. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're all playing for the same team somehow. I mean, think about it. When the stakes are that big, surely there's somebody that wants you to do something that they say, I'll kill your family if you don't do it. That means you do it, right? And I think everybody gets there.
And I think going back to the the original election where he was elected. I mean, I can remember I was in where were we? We were in New York casino and sitting in that little high roller section in there, and this guy from Great Britain, we were BSing, and he was like, man, do you really think he's going to win? And I was like, man, I have no doubts he's going to win. Just people want to see a different look. I mean, they're just tired of the standard.
We didn't want a politician, Yeah.
And I think that's something that's more, in this election, right? I mean, I think most of the people, if you polled even Trump supporters, you know, I mean, I'm talking like diehard ones, and you said, do you like the way he runs the country? And people are going to say yes. But do you really like the guy? And the answer is no. And that's usually always the best guy for a job like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, people usually don't like leaders or the boss. And,
Yeah.
And in some cases they do. There's likable, you know, people. I mean, it's all in your leadership style, you know. But I think what's really intriguing for this election is kind of the all-star lineup he's got behind him, and if he does put any of those people into you know, positions like is being thrown around, man, that could really be interesting, you know, to get some really business-minded people, problem solvers, you know,
I
up there
honestly
and see what
think
they can do.
that Doge committee, like it's a joke, but I honestly think that would do great for our country, because
Yeah, I
the
think it is
director of
going to do
basket
great. Yeah.
weaving,
I mean,
the
come
director
on.
of basket weaving, we don't need one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
that's
he's going to
crazy.
come in just like he did
400
with Twitter.
You got 400 agencies out there, and there's 50 states. That means every damn state has what, 4 agencies per state, and y'all can't figure out how to run the country with that? Come on.
Right. Yeah, there's so much waste. I mean, we've all known that forever. That's the joke, right? That, you know, a toilet costs X amount, but if you sell a toilet to the government, then you get $100 grand for it. You know.
Pollo, looks like you won the poll, at least for what people were guessing. 41% say Friday or plus for the results to be final. So I put a new poll out. It's like, do you like dark screen? Does it matter? Daylight screen, light screen, or depends on if the pancakes are hot?
Dark screen, unless you're psycho.
Always a dark screen.
Oh, wait, I have a white screen.
Yeah.
And at first, I was not a fan. Like, whenever it first came out, I'm like, oh, why do people like that? So different. But man, now, if somebody has a white screen, I don't even watch the show. Like, I just, I don't like it.
No, it hurts my eyes, man.
Yeah, especially if I'm still if I'm in my room laying down watching it or something like that. I don't like it at all. And I used to really hate like dark
I
screen.
actually use a TV at my office. It's like a 32-inch TV. I use that as my main monitor, and I've got a couple other monitors on my desk. But man, I mean, you hit a screen that's all white on that thing sitting 3 feet away.
Yeah,
I'm seeing spots.
Yeah, that's the same as I'll do. Is I'll use an old TV for a monitor.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the Fair Tax Act? You know how they keep on trying to push that? I always ask people, like, what do you think about that? Because it taxes on consumption, so you wouldn't pay income tax. I mean, you'd pay taxes on consumption. So the taxes on, like, if you buy a Lamborghini, you're gonna pay a lot more taxes than if you buy like a Ford, you know, something like a, you know. But that would eliminate the IRS. So what do you think?
If it's called fair, I think if they call it fair tax, it's probably not fair.
Actually, I actually like it. We had a vote. This was, I think, during the primaries. There was a question that they said, would you prefer property tax or consumption tax? It was like on the back of the ballot, and I didn't answer it because I didn't, first of all, I didn't know what the percentages were. I didn't know really anything about it. And when I went and looked it up, it was like 600 pages.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one to read.
Yeah, but I'm actually, and in property tax, well, in Pennsylvania, we have school and property tax. School is higher. Property is not a lot. But I'm actually not opposed to a consumption tax because we're all supposed to reduce, reuse, recycle. And I think it would give you the option to pay a little bit less tax if you wanted to.
Well, the funny thing is you would get money back. Like, so from what I understand from this bill is, like, depending on the money you make, you would actually get, because you're paying taxes on consumption. So like I said, products are going to get more expensive, but by the size of your family and household and stuff like that, you would get a check every month. And think about how many IRS agents, remember, because that eliminates the IRS. The IRS would be done. You don't need them anymore. So, I mean, like I said, it's always been very interesting. And I've been reading through it because someone had mentioned it to me. But I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it.
Hey, it's 179 to 230. Just throwing that in there. So we're gaining more.
Nice.
I can tell you this. I mean, I I am hoping over in the next, call it, year and a half to I don't want to say call it retire, but whatever that means to me. And here in Texas, I mean, no income tax, you got a property tax. And for my home, I will still have to pay, and this is if the tax rate doesn't change going into the future. I'll still have to pay about $1,100 a month to live in a house that I own.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you think about that, it's kind of like, man, as far as trying to, let's see, what am I trying to say here? If you're at a point in your life where you're trying to grow, being in a property tax state is probably not a bad idea. Chances are you're renting. If you're renting, you're not paying property tax. You don't have income tax, and you just kind of naturally get a couple of $100 raise for the same exact job you're doing somewhere else, right? But in retirement, man, I don't know. I mean, I haven't run the numbers hard, only because I'm really kind of looking at, all right, man, how much do I have left on my house? I've got a ton of equity in my house. Do I want to move, before I decide to call it quits? And, just kind of running those thoughts, in my brain. And it's almost like the sound of being in retirement and being in an income tax state would seem to be better, but I haven't run those numbers to really see, I mean, if you're retiring and you're making a couple $100,000 a year and you're paying tax on that versus relatively low property taxes. I mean, generally speaking in Texas, where I'm at, they're high as hell. They're ridiculous.
Well, tomorrow we're not going to have any more taxes anyway. So tomorrow Trump's going to take away all the taxes. Everything's going to be on a tariff on China. So he's going to build a wall. Everything's going to be fine.
Day one. Deporting everyone.
Yep, everybody's leaving.
We'll be left
all
in the country.
All the celebrities are gone. Taylor Swift's out of here. Yeah.
But yeah, Frankie. I mean, tax thing is they're gonna get you coming or going. They're gonna get you one way or the other.
Yeah.
Pump it.
So do you guys want to raid Frankie Channel's stream with our live stream?
Yeah. Let's let Frankie Candles is live.
I'm gonna dual stream. Frankie's here. I'm gonna change it up.
I'm leaving our chat. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're leaving? Okay, we'll see you in a minute.
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving the chat. I'm going into Frankie's chat.
Yeah. I get it. And then I'm gonna share Frankie Candles all-time high with the audio. So give me a thumbs up if you hear the audio.
Yep.
A little low.
Real quick.
There we go.
Pull it up on this chart here. Bada boom. Take a look at width. Because we looked at this on the live stream last night as we were stuck between two value areas, guys.
That's cool, man. What's he doing up at night?
I don't want to super chat for my own personal.
I'm going to be pissed if Billy pops up in the chat.
Yeah.
What chart were we looking at? Was it this chart? Guys, we're lost here. It's after.
I can't super chat. I don't have super chat on this account. On my not account.
Level I was looking at, but now we're hitting it. So yeah, we came down into this value area high, and then we were looking.
Tell him we're live, Jimmy.
Where was your key level of resistance, aka your target?
Where is he?
Up to your value area. low of the previous range.
Where is he?
We can get whiff to get a move. Yo, unbelievable. Chat is going nuts. 133 chat rate. Let's go. Wait, this is a weird stream. We don't have too many people in here. But
I might have to stop sharing for a second.
Why?
I'm gonna stop so I can put my credit card information. I'll just be right back.
I'll deal with it. Hang on.
Tell him we're streaming his stream on Billy Goat Tales. Sorry, chat. Whenever we got a little distracted, that's our idol. Sorry. That's the man, Frankie Candles, right there. What's he doing up?
See what
That's
he
what
says.
I'm doing right now. I just have to pay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, there it is. That's awesome, bro. This is fun. Let's go.
It is fun. It is fun.
What's he saying? I can't hear
We'll
him.
see. Bitcoin getting a little bit of a secondary push to the upside here. There we go. See if we can do it. See if we can push up again. See if we can push up again. Shout out to Lucho. What is going on, bro? Welcome in. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Said, clock. We're streaming your stream on Billy Goat Tales. Inception. Shout out to Billy Goat Tales. Am I echoing? Shout out to Billy Goat Tales and Crypto Pollo. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, the Biomax in the chat. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Hey, they're
bro.
killing it over there.
Hashtag Givers is streaming live and streaming your channel, bro. Yo, shout out to the
What's up, Ricky?
Hopefully I don't say, if I say anything bad, you guys can cut it via the delay. Yo, shout out to Crypto Billy and Billy Goat Tales. Let's go. Shout out to the Biomax and Crypto Pollo. Let's go. And Pollo, I think you're in town, aren't you? I think you are.
You are.
Let's see.
I am.
Yeah,
You better go.
Oh, you am?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go see him. I'm waiting for.
Go to his house right now. Go to his house right now. Go knock on his door.
While we're on the live stream.
Yeah, go to his house right now. Go raid him in real life.
I heard it's really bad if you live stream from someone else, from the outside of somebody's house. That's what I'm gonna say.
Unbelievable.
Givers gang.
Golden says, smash that like button for Frankie, y'all. Real-time updates are the best. Shout out to Golden. Thank you so much for saying that, bro. And yeah, run up the like button, guys. Smash that up. Break it. Hit it with your
Hey,
elbow.
can we set it up to where Frankie can rate us when he's done?
Just click if you like these urgent.
Yeah, I mean, he could
But yeah, shout out to
share
the whole
screen
thing,
back to
Rodrigo.
us. I mean,
Rodrigo, bro,
it'd probably
thank
be
you
one of
so
those
much. I
cycled
appreciate you.
streams.
Talking to you directly, bro. But yeah,
We'll break
I think you have to
internet.
set it up on YouTube. Don't you have to get his permission?
Whiff getting that nice move into our next key level.
I don't even
Get
know.
a little pullback there. This is going to be resistance until proven otherwise.
I can't. I'm not on this account. I'm not a mod,
Obviously, guys,
so I can't put the link in there.
October chart
Oh,
here,
on
even though it's not the
Frankie's?
October chart anymore.
Yeah, it's my alt account because my other one is on
Man,
the.
the
I'm
TA
using
is
it.
crazy, guys. Now, obviously, as long
Not your alt account.
as we were just looking at not that long ago, saying,
I
hey,
can't-
as long as we remain within this volume profile, we are either going to look for move downs to the POC, lose the POC, go back down to the low, and if we do get a pump, your key resistance is going to be that value area high.
I realize I can
/
be
golden
talking
pocket
over him.
retracement confluence that you have right here. What happens? You get the push up into your key level of resistance. If we could break out here, let me see this. Yeah, if we can get above this golden
Rob and
pocket,
Dave are
guys,
streaming.
$2,700 on ETH. That is
What?
going to be-
Let's get them to rate us too.
Let's rate
Get them to rate us, Jimmy.
Let's rate everybody.
Let's rate everybody.
But there you go. Just seeing the
There'll
levels.
be
tapped.
anarchy.
And maybe if we get another rejection tomorrow again, it's going to be
On
very
their,
volatile this week. Hopefully,
it's on
we
their
can just
bold
get close to the
broadcasting
upside,
channel.
But if it gets volatile to the downside, we're just simply.
Where we
Okay,
at
now
all
let's
time high?
see.
Almost.
It's funny because GOAT has pulled back to 575, but Algorand is up 211%, man. I don't know what's up with Algorand.
It feels like Braveheart, just raiding everybody.
Are they live?
I guess we could.
It's on a different channel.
It's on the
Oh,
bold
wow.
broadcasting.
Shout out to Dwayne Hooper. Thank you so much for that super chat, bro.
tell me
I
what it is again?
appreciate you.
Bold broadcasting.
Golden says 420 likes, then 50 more memberships. Shout out to Golden. You heard the man. You heard the man. Smash up that like button. 420 is one of our favorite numbers. It's that lucky like. It is that lucky like. So let's go ahead and can't sleep too much pump. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to do.
I can pull it up if you need to.
Shaking. I was like, oh my god. So we had to go live, guys. We had to go live. I don't know how I have this energy this late at
You
night.
got it?
About 487.
Here we go.
Still almost 500,000 votes out in Georgia. Still up for grabs here.
It's not Rob or Dave.
Comparisons here. Remember, I told you Harris has to drive up the vote in the Atlanta metro area. 50% of the
Is that
vote.
Rob and Dave?
You're right here. First County, Cobb County, performing just like where Biden is, slightly better.
Yeah.
Fulton County, performing a little bit lower, but slightly, and there's still 7% of the vote out in Fulton, where Atlanta is exactly. Gwinnett County,
in there on the chat.
Look, she's holding the same marks of where Biden was. She's overperforming in Douglas County as we move further south. Look, she's almost exactly where Biden was all around the ring county
they don't do
of
super
Atlanta.
chat.
That's good news and overperforming in Rockdale County.
have enough
But if Democrats wanted to expand the map,
Hey,
we're not seeing that tonight. A place like
go into
Cherokee, we're going to see if they can
bold
make inroads there, just north of
see it up here
Atlanta.
on the top
It
of the
touches
chat.
those ring counties.
Give them a
Trump was
subscribe.
at 68% in 2020. Tonight he's at 69. And they've almost got all the vote counted there.
So they do
I want
more
to move down though
political
because
and
there
other
is something interesting happening in the Black Belt of Georgia. I was talking to you guys about the Black Belt of North Carolina earlier and how she was underperforming there. Remember, this was Biden's number. This is her number tonight. Watch as we go around here, okay? These are counties where it's a majority African American. 52%, 50% for Kamala Harris. This is a rural county. Trump is overperforming here. We go to another rural red county, overperforming here. We come down here to Doherty County. She's slightly overperforming Biden there. But again, if she wants to win the state of Georgia, she's got to be doing better than Biden. It seems like she could be doing that in Atlanta. The numbers are good for her right now in the metro region, but it's still really too close for us to call here in Georgia. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you.
Yeah,
Okay,
NBC
Tom, thank you
News.
so much. I want to go to Chuck because Chuck, we were talking about Donald Trump
He's just
getting
streaming it, I
new
think.
voters, people
Yeah.
that didn't vote
Yeah.
in 2020.
He's up in
and those voters breaking for him, and you're
We're
seeing
gonna go
some
back,
pretty
probably.
astounding numbers.
Well, you are. You know, it's interesting. Well, first of all,
I'll send him a text.
look,
see if he
Georgia is
answers
going
me.
to shrink. You got about all of this vote is going to be Democratic vote. She's got to win the remaining probably 2-1. It's like a reasonable thing. I mean, Georgia's probably going to be.
What up,
What's going on,
Biomex? I
Rob?
see you up in here supporting. Also, what's up? What's up? You know what? I'll just take a quick
Get the breakout. What do we say?
intermission here. And,
Sometimes you
a
like to
little
reach
love
out
to
that
you
mountain.
guys. So thank you for turning up. You know, not too much here on the content as far as any kind of like well put together, structured stuff. This is just more. We're just watching this together. So I just pulled up NBC because they got some clean visuals on the map, and so watching NBC, and we're just watching each state get called as they come in, and we're just vibing together. I got my Fresh Squeeze IPA by Deschutes here, so I'm just kind of sitting back, relaxing, watching this thing.
Check your phone,
And,
Rob.
yeah, White Street said, "His hope it's not a Bud Light." Like, what do I look like, man? Who drinks Bud Light still?
Hey, I drink
will
Bud
say,
Light.
though, that,
I drink Bud Light. I'm gonna tell you that
back
right now.
I grew up in Virginia. I'm gonna tell you, you go mow your grass. The last thing you want is some heavy IPA after you've been pushing a lawnmower for hours and you're sweaty. Like, you need a light ass beer when you're doing yard work, and Bud Light hits the spot. But
He pushes his lawnmower for hours.
There's a delay, and from when we go,
So,
to when it
oh,
gets
we got
towards
Jimmy
the end.
Jimmy up in here. He says, "Check your phone." Jimmy said, "We're streaming you on our stream." What's this? Companion.
This is the interactive YouTube. This is fun.
I'm confused,
That is
Jimmy.
kind of fun.
It is.
He's confused, Jimmy.
Anyways, he said you're streaming me on your stream. But anyways, so yeah, Bud Light. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing?
Put the
Welcome
link
to
in the chat. Jimmy,
Bud
put the link in the
Light
chat.
definitely hits the spot when you're doing yard work in Virginia. But without further ado, we're just reacting. We're watching. We're all sitting together watching this electoral college numbers jump up.
So focused on creating an
Alex-
anti-Trump coalition. They stopped being
Alexandra,
able to
it's exactly
right
like
up to their
that.
basic
I
agenda.
feel like
And
we're
you know,
bar hopping
again,
streams.
Right now, I get what that lawmaker is
funny.
telling you, because if you look at the last, the whole Biden wasn't a pick of the future. It was a whatever you can do for Trump.
All right, we're gonna pause for a moment to welcome
Election alert.
some of our
Somebody
stations
said
on the East
NC is
Coast.
calling it already.
It is just
We're
past
about to be.
11:30 here in the East. Welcome back to those viewers rejoining us on this exciting night. I'm Lester Holt.
And I'm Savannah Guthrie. Glad you're along with us. This is NBC's election night coverage, and we've started to fill in that map, but those all-important 7 battlegrounds still in gray. We have not called them yet. We've been getting minute-by-minute projections.
Go ahead and
all
call
leading
it.
up to this road to
Call
270,
it.
which is the magic number needed to win the White House. So let's go through some of the boards here. This is Pennsylvania. At this hour.
Pennsylvania!
In too close.
This
to
is it
the
right
vote.
here.
Talked
This
a
is
lot
the
about
one,
different
right?
counties and
If they get Pennsylvania, it is game over. It is game over.
Hey guys, so by the way, we
I mean, Michigan
got
also,
Lifer.
they have 15 votes,
In
but
Wisconsin, let's see how much we've got there. About
What?
2/3 of the vote or so. Too close to call. In Georgia, we're getting close to a close there, but they do count their votes fast there. But
I can taste it.
91%.
I can taste
in,
it.
but
Not
we
the
will see what
IPA.
happens.
Not the
Too close
IPA,
to
but
call.
the
North
Trump victory.
Carolina,
I'm
too
telling
early
you,
to
we're
call.
starting to
We
see
will wait
the
and
prices
see what
of crypto
happens there, but
rallying.
again,
We're almost
starting
at
to see
$75,000 on
88% of the vote coming in there.
Bitcoin.
Let's go out west.
The people have spoken.
Polls closed about 2.5 hours ago there.
Guys, we got blood and we got Lifer, so we can invade them too.
Donald Trump is the projected winner. You see the margin there.
Okay. We knew North Carolina was coming in.
136,000. So Donald Trump improved on his
Let's
margin by
bounce over to Sam.
back of the envelope math.
All right.
50,000
Yeah.
votes there in North Carolina. That's going to be a real disappointment for the Kamala Harris campaign. They
There
had
it
hoped that if North
is.
Carolina.
All right. Next, Lifer or blood? We
Next
got blood.
election.
Or we got we got Sam or we got blood. Whichever one you guys want.
Let's go to Sam.
Yeah,
Sam,
go
I
Sam.
am. All right.
Green eggs and ham.
I'm taking this right over there. I'm just trying to get into his channel. It gave me a little error, but I'm jumping over there right now, and then I'll bring it right up on screen. Here we go.
Remember that.
I got to turn off our music. I think I've got our music on.
Yes, you do.
Away from a massive flush up. Every single swing state that he takes is another pump
There we
from
go.
Bitcoin.
I'll mute our music.
Telling you right now.
Is he taking along now?
Call it a day. I've been trading all day, in and out, in and out. My mind needs a rest. I want to sit, smoke that cigar, relax in the jacuzzi, and just go, oh my gosh, it's happened. I did it. Big day in business. People joined the trading group, right? The new website's rocking out. Jamie did a great job. Master Friends rocking out. Everyone's doing their thing. It was just a great day, man. Blessings on everybody out here. I've been giving a lot recently, just kind of over tipping a little bit, you know, I just been in that giver's gain type of mood, man. And it's just playing out. Thanks for coming live because you made because of you, I made $500. Lots of love and bless you, sir. Hey man, you did it yourself. You made it happen. God bless you, brother.
There we go. Let's see.
Let's see what can happen here now for BTC.
This will get his attention.
I'm seeing some bearish divvy. I know the bigger time frames. We just kind of got rejected by 75K. Second time in a row, really. Jimmy comes through with 100. Of course he does. Jimmy. Jimmy, man. Sammy. Bear. Drop it in. We're streaming your stream on YouTube. Giver's Gain. God bless you, brother. I love you.
What happened? Did we lose him?
Tony trying to give out freaking credit card information is what happened.
Have a feel we're gonna do it.
There we go. I didn't want to give out my credit card secret code, you know.
Of men who just
Hey, let's
control
bring
their-
Joe up
their
on the
destinies
stream.
and have their families have a blast
So is
together.
Joe
Bring
up?
him up. Bionic Mexican Givers Gain live with you streaming your stream on YouTube. BG Crypto Life or BMX says play some
Bionic
ball.
Mexican.
God bless you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you for being
No,
here.
it's Tex-Mex. Bye, man.
Amen. You guys are the best, man. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here and rocking out with the lifer. Bitcoin will skyrocket so hard that you won't even believe it. It's impossible. It's possible. Look, I got stopped out finally there. Did they retest me? Whenever that happens, I reassess the situation. I mean, we have this supportive resistance flip. Like, we kind of got above this resistance now. You see that? It's a strong bearish divvy, though. And we're very far away from the big time frames, on those 21s. And once we roll over, we're going to roll over pretty hard. That may be I think that's what we got to squeeze out for the night there at 75,000. I could be wrong. I'm going to rest my brain. It's like Jasmine is stuck, not moving up the resistance. Don't worry, man. The coins will move.
It's still flagging, though, man. I mean,
it's not altcoins night right now. Just found your strength on the algorithm. Thank you for covering this trade. Shout out to Anthony. We love you, man. Sam, I love you so much over the year. Rocking with the lifer. God bless you. Come back, Anthony. I'm here every single day, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday through Friday. I haven't taken a day off in 1,433 days, man. I consistently, my mom died, my dad died. I didn't stop. My mom died in front of me on Thanksgiving this year. I didn't stop, my friend. I won't stop for you. I'm going to make sure everyone that knows me learns something amazing and is able to push themselves to the next level. My goal is to help you reach your goal. That's it. It's looked like we're going to start taking a dump now. To me, it's starting to tell us that we got most of the move. You're very
sounds
far
like
away
Sammy's
from the
going to
21
jump
day
off
moving
here
average
soon.
on the
So I'm going to
15.
move us over to
They're likely
the
gonna cry. It
crypto
looks like you could short
mindset
this now
guys
back
that
down to about
had Billy on
72,000.
earlier. All right, I'm
That's
going to
what I
switch
see
it
happening.
right now.
Okay, we can. Hey, and by the way,
I
we
agree
can
with
jump.
that, but give it 5 or
And there's
10
Trade
years,
Intuition.
and they're
What's
going to
up,
tell
Trade
you, nope,
Intuition?
you have to sign
What's up,
up with
guys?
this.
We're
Or
jumping
you
into
need
Bitcoin
to give us
mindset.
all
Let's
this
say hello
information
in
in
their
order for
chat,
you just to
everybody.
have even an identity in this state.
What up?
All right, let's get in there and start.
And I know we're
tagging
getting
in.
way off topic, and
Well,
Joe
yeah,
left,
I'm just
apparently.
I don't know where Joe went. I mean, I don't know. I guess he didn't want to.
I know where he went.
They're calling me out, guys. They're calling me out.
I like crypto
I know
and
where he
all,
went.
and it just lately, to be honest, I've been having my second thoughts about it.
Oh, Joe went over to the other side live with the other guys. Okay, no problem. Didn't realize he was going there. Thanks for letting me know there. Bionic Mexican, appreciate that.
Thanks, man.
Bionic Mexican.
And turn it into an NFT. See, and that's what I'm talking about. There are so many options that give you.
I love NFT talk.
There's so many options that you can have in order to.
Guys, I'm gonna be right back.
Adequate blockchain.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get a drink from downstairs.
Blockchain. All right. And again, DIDS is one. I mean, that's something that Charles Hoskinson and Cardano has talked about.
205, Harris.
Let's put it this way.
Trump.
I couldn't even keep up with half of what he was talking about. And
we'll come to
awesome.
you in a second once we
yeah,
cool.
exactly.
Guys,
Use the NFT. And
I can't hear you.
Something. Oh, awesome. Polio. Thank you. Appreciate you guys doing the stream. Appreciate that. Billy Goat Tales. Yeah, we were doing you guys a little while ago, putting it up on the stream.
Hey,
oh my God,
this.
it's like
now.
going
Family
and
friendly
going and
show.
going here at this point. Appreciate everybody coming back and forth, showing support to everybody. It is important.
Schaefer's in the chat. Let's go, Schaefer.
Oh, okay. I missed it, Joe. Sorry. Sorry. Feel free to come back and finish it up. I missed that, but all right, let's take a quick look at the map here. What do we got?
Let's pause this for a second.
230 to
Joe
205.
jumped
I
over
can't
with us.
believe that she's
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pause this for a second. Let me just pull this off
here
the
at this point. This
screen.
is
There we go. What's going on? Oh,
Dude, how
Yeah, so we got
crazy is it that it's so close. It's so close. Why?
right?
Yeah.
How? I don't understand that.
Yeah,
really
I think
don't.
it's because we only see our own bubble. I think it's hard for us to see people with other opinions. I don't think they feed it to us.
Yeah.
It's so close, man. It should be this close. If we shoot like 230 to like 42, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
But what I find so funny is that when you ask the other side, Harris, Kamala Harris side, why are you voting for her? Like, what has she done? They have no answer. They
That's
literally have no answer. They just have an answer of, it's not Trump. Really? That's why you do it, because it's not Trump. So, or rather, it's because it's Trump. You know, going against the other side is like, it makes no sense. Like, I don't know, man.
Nope. No, she just hopped on the cocky and you bandwagon and, made it up to where she's at now.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, it's so funny. Just watching all her speeches and interviews. Like, she had so many opportunities to do what Trump was doing, going on all these interviews, and she did like all these very like low interview type sessions. And then of course they asked her, so what do you do as a VP? Like, what do you do in the morning? Oh, I work out. I do. It's like, we want to know what you're going to do for us. I was like,
Right.
oh my God.
Nobody asked you if you had a banana today. We just want to know what you're going to do. What do you do as the vice president? What is your day to day? Oh, I go to the gym. Come on, girl. You don't go to the gym like you went to McDonald's. Come on.
But yeah, I just find it
Robert
so funny,
Kennedy
though.
goes to the gym.
I just find it so funny when we're watching all this stuff, and what gets me more perplexed though is like why these people are voting for her. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. Like, there's nothing
No,
they
I
can
don't
say
get it.
like, oh, this is why I'm voting for her. All they can say is she's a woman of color, and that's all I can say.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care what color she is. She's not qualified. She's not, and to me, even her personality, no offense to anybody, and I hope her a little bit after hours, but she just seems bitchy. I don't want somebody that's bitchy running the country.
90% of her staff left. 90%. So if she was like somebody who was doing things and very motivated, yes, I can understand. Hey, they don't like how you move. And I get it. But you have not done anything, and still 90% of your staff left. So to me, that's just like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're not a likable person.
Yeah. What scares me the most, if she does become president, what scares me the most, not the inflation, not the crazy prices of price gouging, which is, I'll get to that in a little bit, but what gets to me like the most is when she's in front of world leaders. To me, her laugh is a nervous tick. So when she goes in front of world leaders and they're doing pressing questions, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? World conflicts, et cetera, she's going to laugh and then say, well, I was raised in a middle-class family. What? That scares me. That scares me so much. It's and for all the people who are voting for her or who voted for her, man, you have no idea what you've done. You have no idea. So
Yep. I'm a little worried if because she does this, she's talked about retroactive stuff. So like paying taxes on unrealized gains and stuff like that. So I would be a little bit worried if they're going to go through your social media and make new laws about you can't say this kind of stuff, and then now start really just locking people up retroactively. That's scary.
Dude, like, she's already talked about that as far as Twitter. She's like, it needs to be regulated. That's why Elon Musk bought it, so that it cannot be regulated. It can be free speech. And that is very scary, because what is it? The UK, I think it's the UK, where they're locking up people for doing like, if you disagree with somebody or you say something that may be interpreted as hateful, they are literally going to their houses and locking them up for something.
Rogan
on
said it's
Facebook.
thousands of people. Yeah, Rogan said it's thousands of people. And they say it's not just a little bitty thing. They say it's a big thing.
It's crazy, man. And she wants to do that. She literally wants to have control over free speech. She literally wants to have control over stuff that's going on, just period. And can you imagine if she were to become president? Then, so my question, because I don't know any of this stuff, dude. Like I'm so brand new into this stuff. Granted, I'm old as heck, but how did she become president elect? Like, how did she? Because I thought there was like a voting system to where you have to vote for the next president. How did she become the person who's like gonna be the next president versus Trump? How did that happen? I think you're muted, or I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
Who's that?
There you go. We got people.
Oh, there we go. So Bill Noble is also on live right now. Crypto Noble.
Oh, I love that dude. That dude is crazy smart.
Yeah, he's
I think the reason that she's a candidate is because one, they didn't have a primary, and two, the delegates voted Harris, or were asked to, or forced to, or
I think it's forced, man. I really do. Because have you noticed that all the movie stars and musicians, rappers, or whoever, like they're all coming to her aid and endorsing her, but the majority of them are the P. Diddy scandal. Have you all noticed that?
Yeah, but that's kind of funny, man. Every presidential
That's
election.
that's the dots that I drew, where it's like, hey, Leonardo DiCaprio, like he was in PDD, and now he's doing Kamala. So, and a whole bunch of others too. Jennifer Lopez, she's all crying. She's like, "Oh, I don't want to get emotional." And then, of course, Cardi B. Man, that was a joke. So Cardi B, a few months ago, I saw it on TikTok. A few months ago, she's like, "I would never do endorsement. They're all trying to take our money. This and blah blah." But Cardi B is with P Diddy, and lo and behold, it was horrible though. It was a wreck. She ended up endorsing Kamala. So it's just crazy.
But I mean, typically every election, Hollywood's going to side with the Democratic, candidate, and it just so happens,
coincidentally,
seems as though they like to attend biddy parties.
And the threat. If the person I vote for doesn't win, I'm leaving. Yeah, okay.
They never do. I remember that.
I mean, you want to know why they don't? Because what country gives you what our country has? It doesn't matter what the president is. I
Right.
mean, the freedoms that you have here.
Crypto Pollo.
No.
Club. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Because, and that's what I was saying. I think it's I don't think it's patriotic at all for you to say, because you know what? I want my candidate to win, but if my candidate doesn't win, I'm not leaving this beautiful country.
Right.
It's not going to happen, So, but again, what does that do? What does it do? And for me, it just tells me what people's intelligence, intelligence of, okay, if Tyler Swift threatens to leave, you're gonna vote for president? Are you serious? What does that have to do with anything? So
how influential are you? It does. Oh my gosh.
Vote. Everybody should vote, but I mean, use common sense. How about that? Just use common sense. So
right.
But I mean, look, I think, man, it's the only bet that I took on Polymarket. So, and it has to be, they have to be president elect. So that means it has to be 100, by Friday. I don't know. What do you think, Jimmy? You think that we get these results tonight?
Oh no. I mean, I think it's definitely going to be a couple of days.
Trade? Are you in a trade? Come on, Joe. Tell me you're in a trade.
Definitely. Doge all the way, man.
Man, I missed the Doge. I missed my inverse on ETH too.
Dude, I was up 200%. Now I'm only up 156. But yeah, Doge all the way. We my group, we entered it yesterday. So yeah, we entered it yesterday. Of course, I was talking about Bitcoin, Doge, Of course, if Trump gets it, man, of course Elon Musk is in there. DOG,
Yeah.
Doge is gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah,
up.
that was a smart play, man. I didn't even think, I honestly didn't even put that together, man. I missed that one for sure. My son's gonna be happy because my son has so much Doge, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
So,
But again, I mean, for people who are thinking about getting to Doge, don't do it. Don't FOMO, man. Don't buy these green candles. Wait for it to retrace, find support, then you can enter. But don't enter right now. Like, it's okay to miss calls. It really is. And that's what I tell everybody too. Like, it's okay to miss calls. Like, they go up, wait for it to retrace, pull back, because it has to pull back. Wait for it to pull back, get support, then you enter. But don't do it now. It's already gone up too much.
you don't buy green candles, you don't buy rips like this. Let the
Dude,
trade come.
when I first
don't
started,
chase it.
that's all I would do. Oh, it's up 87%. It's going to the moon. Let me buy. And it's like, what? Why am I down?
Yeah, man. When we went all the way down, so I'll tell you, I was looking at Bitcoin and I knew we had a CME gap that I had been waiting for that CME gap to be filled. And I said, as soon as that CME gap gets filled on Bitcoin, I'm gonna jump into a bunch of legacies. I bought on spot and I took not crazy. Well, I have some 25xers, but I did Dot, Algo, and Lido, which are OG older legacy, right? And then what I did is I took Reef, which is super speculative, and I took Goat. That's a long story, but I took Goat. I wish that, so I'm up like crazy on all of them. Goat, I'm up 579%.
Good
So I
Lord.
mean, yeah. Like the least amount that I'm up right now is 120%, and that's Reef. But yeah, I mean, I'll go Dot, and I gotta tell you, I honestly think, because if you look at the bottoming of Lido, if you look the bottoming of Dot, if you look at the bottoming of Algorand, I have my take profits are at 100%, so it doesn't matter anymore. But I'm gonna hold on to these. I'm gonna hold on to these, and I will tell you this: I have dry powder. If we break to the next previous, like I have certain levels, if we break 13 cents, hold 13 cents on Algorand, I'm gonna add another $1,000 of margin into the trade for sure.
Right.
I mean, and then the stop loss protection that I'll have will just be insane. So, but yeah, I mean, I think and look at ICP, look at H bar. I mean, these ones that they were destroyed, and then Solana, like Solana is just a monster, man.
Solana is a monster.
Yeah, Solana's a monster. Jimmy has to be smiling because when he looks at his phone tomorrow, look, Gala's up 13%, and I'm betting it's just gonna go even more. Like I think that I know Jimmy like I know Jimmy's gonna be a happy man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it's funny. I posted this BTC 50-minute chart when it was right here. I was like, oh no, it's going to zero. Watch out, it's going to zero. Of course it's not. But I mentioned this in my my YouTube live stream where today, more than likely, nobody knows, but today, more than likely, we're gonna cross the all-time high, and this is my going to the moon mission. This was the all-time high. And I mentioned on my stream, I was like, you know what? More than likely, we're going to break the all-time high today. And then, of course, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We're going to break all-time high. We're going to come up. And let's see. Do I have this? Let me see if I can bring this up. These are my...
We got to build support. This is what we need to build a range now. That's what we need to do.
Exactly. That's exactly what we need to do. Where is this? It's not. Oh, this is okay. So this is my thought process. This is the market makers to where they're going to be very mean to us. We're going to come up, and this was done, I believe, today on my live stream, maybe yesterday, but I think today. My days get mixed up because, well, I'm in crypto, so I don't have an alarm to wake up. And this is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Price is going to come up to around this level, and lo and behold, it came up to this level. Am I a genius? No. Join my group? No. This is just where I thought it might go up to, and sure enough, it did. I think it's going to come down nice and hard, nice and fast, just to liquidate all the people who buy the all-time highs, because we all know those, because I was one of them. Oh, it's all-time high. It's going to 1 million, and then more than likely come down. Market makers will liquidate all the people who were going long. As it's coming down, people are going to start going short, and then hopefully we'll make a higher low, come down, make a higher low, and now liquidate all of the shorts. Then coming up, and if they are really, really mean to us, the market makers, they will make a higher high. This will convince so many retail, you know what? We're going to 100K. Here it is. Let's go. Moon mission. And then only to bring us down, liquidating all the longs. And now people all start opening shorts. Okay, so now we're going to 40, 44.
Yeah.
Now do a higher low, only to liquidate all the shorts. And then it'll do this number. Once it breaks this level, we enter. Now we can enter because they already liquidated all the longs or the shorts a few times, and now this is when we enter.
Yeah, we call that range trading right there.
Yes, exactly.
That is my bread and butter.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's
like
where
a
price
range
is 80% of the time.
Dude, I had made so much money on the first on last cycle, range trading. This is what you do, and you expect it to, because the market makers are liquidating everybody who's FOMOing. Period. So that's my thought process.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
Yeah,
for
man.
I just updated 230, 209.
Dang it.
209.
What's going on with all these? Oh, I guess because it's the West Coast and that's all gay. I mean, Kamala.
Thank you for helping us have that little bit of last charts before we head out of here. At least some of us are heading out. I don't know if Jimmy, if you want to
I gotta call it, guys. I gotta great show
Hey, it was
tomorrow.
a good stream.
Just like
It was a great stream. I love it. I was watching it.
We have several friends still live, and Joe was on. What was it?
Schaefer just
Money
showed up.
Mindset.
Toaster.
The Crypto Coin Mindset. Joe was over there with them. They're still running live, and man, Joe, thanks for coming over with us. I appreciate it. And I
Yeah,
love it.
Joe. It was a pleasure as always, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man, pleasure.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys. Well, have a good night. I'm really tired. I'm really tired, not gonna lie.
Good night,
But it was
Toaster.
so much excitement. Jonathan, Alexandra, Toaster, I love you guys, man.
Man, it was crazy.
And like I said, there's certain people like Alexandra. I believe I'll be in California in February. So I'm gonna come visit everybody. I'm coming for everybody. Everybody's gonna get visited.
There it is.
All right, San Antonio's waiting.
Yeah. I usually go to Dallas and Houston. So like wherever there, I gotta figure out what's closer.
Yeah, Houston, buddy.
There's two out of the six are in Houston, and I'm a short drive away. So,
all right,
Jimmy, you got a minute of comedy to send us out with?
Come on, Jimmy.
Oh no, I don't.
All right, maybe next time.
That's
funny.
Right.
We hit all-time highs. I had 2 glasses of bourbon to celebrate. Been a long day.
Yeah, guys. Thank you, everybody,
It's been
man.
fun.
Till
A
next
lot of
time,
fun.
Givers Gain, guys.
Hey, man, what's up, bud?
And tell us
Givers
if you
game.
like the YouTube hopping instead of bar hopping. Maybe that'll be a regular thing that we do.
Yeah.
Stream hopping.
Let's do it.
Yeah, stream hopping. Yep. All right, man.
That was kind of fun.
Later, fam. Love you.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Peace.